Hey everyone, it's Contra right here, and I'm here to decode the thrilling Pmgc League stage with you. Calling all PUBG Mobile esports enthusiasts, it's time to get around, as over the past 3 weeks, the Battlegrounds have been a stage for relentless combat in the PUBG Mobile Global Championship. Now, let's rewind and relive the chaos, the glory, and the heartbreak of the league stage. Let's kick off and dive right into week 1, where we have Group Green going in action. It's a tough break for Team Reject as they find themselves reliving a very familiar narrative. They ended up on the number 4 spot, very similar into 2022, where they were placed in the groups heading into the survival stage yet again, mirroring the same fate once more. And moving into top ranks of Group Green, we have the Brazilian squads, A7 as well as Loops, that really showed dominance from the get-go till the finish line. And guess what happened to day 2? Loops went full beast mode, scoring a whopping 88 points in a single day. They are absolutely on fire. Week 2 is a week filled with upsets as well as surprises as well. Let's start off with Nongshim Red Forest from Korea, who claimed the top spot in the group rankings, then came across a big improvement as compared to last year, where we see Nongshim Red Force being placed 15 in their groups, and within 1 year's time, you just see this team bloom and grow so much. Week 2 also sees huge upset, especially coming in from a specific team loved by many in Europe. The European champions, Nexuria, fell short of qualification, as we will definitely have to dive into what really went down for Nexuria's gameplay. In a surprising twist, we have Inco that outshines their compatriots IG in the very final match of the group, securing their qualification for the survival stage, but unfortunately, that eliminates their own fellow country team, and that definitely does not leave any good note in their mouths. Some may even say slow and steady wins the race, where we have Morph GPX that may have started off a little bit slower on their first run of the day, but moving throughout the league stage itself, we see them starting to gain that momentum and rhythm in order to be able to join the ranks alongside with 6 to 8 as well. In Group Red, there's a lot of expectations for fans globally on teams such as Pmgc, which have been the powerhouse for so many of all these years. And this time, Pmgc definitely have put up quite the performance, but they were only shy of 13 points in order to book that direct spot, but they have been able to at least keep up their consistency in order to secure a number 4 placement in their respective group. You thought that week 1 and week 2 was exciting? Week 3 definitely packs a whole lot of punch as well. Major Pride, the new kids on the Pmgc block, have sent shockwaves across the PUBG Mobile esports world. Guess what? As much as the team is new, some of the players have appeared in the previous Pmgcs before, and you know what they did? They have been able to get themselves at the top of the podium with so much points that they were unchaseable by the end of it. The rising stars throughout the course of the year, 4 Miracle Vibes from Mongolia, have shown themselves for the first time in Pmgc, and in spectacular fashion, they've displayed their strength and will join the ranks of some of their Mongolian brothers in Turkey later on, as Stalwart Esports have already secured their spots for Turkey, so will 4MV. One of the major highlights of Group Yellow is the race between Weibo Gaming as well as Brigatron Red Villains, with 2 of these teams basically racing for the final spot to secure their tickets to Turkey. Weibo Gaming have been able to clinch the exact same points, 173 points in total, and they have only bested Brigatron Red Villains by only securing 1 chicken dinner more as compared to Brigatron Red Villains. Group Yellow have definitely left all the fans at the edge of their seat, as we see teams battling for survival. Vampire Esports was hoping to overtake Sem9 of Malaysia, where they are just by the edge of elimination. And in the very final match, we see Vampire Esports battling their way for a chicken dinner in order to overtake Sem9. Unfortunately, they fell short in the very final hour, and therefore they will not be able to proceed forward. And this is the second time in a row that we won't be able to see Vampire Esports perform in the global finals. It wasn't just a struggle for Vampire Esports to make the cut. It was a major heartbreak for the region of South Asia, as the powerhouses of Nepal, VRS, the pride and glory of the nation, have always been relied on this respective team. The 2022 runner-up of the Pmgc were not able to find themselves any form of consistency throughout the run in the groups, and therefore this time we won't be able to see them in the global run, but they have definitely put on quite a decent spectacle throughout Group Yellow. With a group stage filled with suspense, excitement, and many thrilling surprises and jaw-dropping moments, we have seen young bloods thrive and some of the old kings fall through the groups. Therefore, this time here in the 2023 Pmgc, we'll be getting ourselves probably one of the best years in PUBG Mobile esports history. So with Pmgc group stage setting the bar really high, I'm very sure that we'll get the best of the best to be able to hoist the cup by the very end of it all. Congratulations to all the teams that have been able to book their slots for the global finals, and you'll be able to see 16 of the best PUBG Mobile teams in the world to compete and battle for pride and glory in Istanbul, Turkey. That's going to be happening from the 8th to 10th of December, and you definitely do not want to miss. So make sure you mark your calendars and witness history in the making and find out who will be the one to be crowned as the champions of PUBG Mobile Global Championship.